We've had a little situation in our family that created a lot of stress for me. Hey cuties, how are you today? Hope everyone's doing great. I'm so happy to see you. So thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you to our OG for spending time with us. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe, share, do all the things to help us. And to the new subscribers, welcome to the Cutie Crew family. We're very excited to have you. So as usual, we're going to play a game. We're going to play Hide the Possum. Now this is what you have to look for. Okay, it's going to be hidden in the background. Sometimes I'm going to do a giveaway with the people that gave me the right right answer. So you have to find our little friend Possum. Okay, so I'm going to go hide him and you check for him. So I'll be right back. Okay, he's hidden. So today we're doing Temu and HomeSense, Marshalls. So I just have one piece, I believe, from Marshalls. So I'm going to show you. It's this one over here, and it's for Halloween. And it's a little cranker. You could put a little music. Isn't it cute? I need to clean the ball a bit, but yeah, so, okay, thank goodness I didn't crank it for half an hour. I paid $15. It was originally $20, but when I saw him, this part here was loose, so all I did is put E6000, and it's good to go. It's good to go. I love Minnie and Mickey. It represents my husband and I, so yeah, it's something that is really cool, and I'm going to start putting some Halloween themed things in the background. Yeah. Okay, so pretty much the rest, I believe, is Temu. Okay, so I have some things on the side over here that fell. Yeah, that's how we roll over here, cuties. Okay, so this piece was $12.76, and I saw this on the Quirky Cauldron. Hi, Lori. And she did it on a luxury on a budget. So if you want to find some spooky Halloween items, this is a lookalike from another item, and I can't remember the name. Okay, so okay, I fell in love with this little dude. Isn't he cute? He's hanging out with his little bat. And I think that he was priced fairly. And yeah, so really, really cute, different. And yeah, I love that he's happy. He's like a happy little skeleton dude. So that for me is absolutely a win. Hi. Okay, so I'm going to put him here. Okay, if you guys notice that my eyes are poofy, like one is poofy, I have like serious problems. We've had a little situation in our family that created a lot of stress for me, and as I'm opening bags, I will talk about it because it's important. So I paid $14.68. It is now $13.27, and what this is one of the tops that I could layer, because cuties know that Lori loves layering. So these, I will put pictures also, and we'll link all the items that I could find at the bottom. So this is just, you know, I'll do a try on afterwards. Okay, so what happened is that there was a festival. It's like a Western festival, and it's in Montreal. And if you guys have met my beautiful daughter, Lanny, well, Lanny was adopted, and she has a bio sister that was not adopted. She was not, we were not able to adopt the both girls together. It's not that we didn't wish, it just happened so that one was adoptable and one was not. So the sister that we're very in contact with and see her all the time, and is part of our family too. I'm just gonna unprint it. This was $4.71, and this is a pillow cover. And I love my sardines. I love popping colors, and I think this is fun. It is not, the image is not on both sides, but I think for pillow cover, it's good. It's good. Okay, so to continue my story. She went to the festival, and these are like huge festivals where, you know, you basically buy a ticket for the weekend or whatever, whatnot. And so she did. She bought a ticket just for the evening, and she went with her boyfriend and some friends. Okay, I'm going to continue over here. Okay, so this is $3.11, and this is a frame that it's a canvas that is already framed for you, and I think I'm going to put it in my art room area that I will be making a video of. So I love this. $3. I don't think you could go much lower than that. $3.11. It's a good size, and I love it. So she went there with friends and her boyfriend. And when you go there, you could buy some drinks, right? So you could buy, you know, whatever you want, basically. But you're not allowed to bring your water bottle. You're not allowed to bring anything inside those festivals, because what happens is that they check everything you have, and they take away any containers that you could bring and share your things. So she was, I guess, drinking. I don't know exactly what drink she was drinking, but she was standing with everyone right there, and all of a sudden her boyfriend said, I'm gonna go get a drink over there, and her friends just walked about 15 meters away. And then all of a sudden she started feeling really, really unwell. Like, whoa, like really unwell. You know, $4.15, also on Temu, and it matches the little sardine canvas I got. So she started feeling unwell, and she started getting disoriented. So she started walking towards there's a lot of how do you say that, ambulance workers. And if you want to say ambulance in French is ambulance. So ambulance. So there's a lot of ambulance workers. So she started walking towards them to try to get them to help her. And by the time she got like 10 feet from them, she couldn't feel her limbs anymore. They all went numb, and she couldn't talk anymore. So, yeah. So she, Cuties, telling a story at the same time as you're unboxing, it takes talent. Okay. I'm not that one. Hauling It with Mima, she's amazing. She tells a story while she's unboxing. I don't know. So if you don't know Hauling It with Mima, go see her. She's amazing. Hi, girl. Sorry, I have to go get some stuff, so I'll be right back. Okay, so the next item is these little, that I didn't write a price on it. So what these are is, on my night table, I like to put my water cup like this. And if you don't know Favorites with Laura, you have to go see her. She has merch and beautiful jewelry. So keep watching, cuties, because I'm going to show you some pieces that she just did. And wow, wow, wow. Favorites with Laura. So I put this, but sometimes it does a little bit of condensation. And since it's a piece that I absolutely love that is in wood, I said, you know what? Let's find a way. This is the way I found. I found little doilies. You guys call this doilies? I think so. And they're like hand knit. I think they're beautiful. And I think they're like $2. No joke. I think this is a really good price. So yeah. So now where was I? Okay, so she was walking, right? She was walking towards them, and all of a sudden she couldn't feel her limbs anymore. And she started profusely throwing up. I'm sorry if anybody's disgusted with it, but she started doing that. So they started walking towards her to come and help her, and she collapsed. Yeah, so wait, I'm not finished over here. This is $2.44, and this is a keratin. Now, I'm not sure about keratin. I've put keratin in my hair once, and I lost 3/4 of my hair. So this is how I'm going to be testing it on the side just to make sure that this does not happen. If it does happen, if I see, I will post it in my post section, okay, or old community section. Now is a post section, and I will go post it there just to make sure, because I don't want you cuties losing your hair. I already have a struggle, and if you have a struggle with hair loss, please go visit Just Jen. She is actually doing a whole thing about wigs right now and how to start putting on wigs, and it's very, very interesting, and it's really, I'm tempted really to start wearing wigs because I do have very thin hair, and it's a struggle. So anyways, so back to this keratin hair care oil, moisturizing, refreshing, smoothing, not soothing, smoothing, and it says deep hair protection, so for dry and damaged hair. So I don't know exactly. Okay, so what does it say? It says for external use only. Cuties, do not drink this, okay? Especially if that is for hair. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, they don't really tell you how to use it. So I guess we're going to open it and see. Okay, so you have the little pumper. It comes like this. You have pumper and this. And deep hair protection. So it says, I guess it's just like you spritz it a bit, and that should be good. I wanted to use it on Maple's hair because she has very long hair and they get matted easily, and yeah, that's the big reason why she wants to cut her hair. And we're really thinking that, you know, at her age, it's her decision, so we're probably going to do that. But she's still gonna have long hair, so we're gonna probably put some on the ends and see it if it helps. So back to my story. So she's going to get help, but they're asking her, who are you? Like, what's your phone number? Can we call anybody? Are you with anybody? She can't answer. Imagine, she can't answer, but she's in her body, but she can't move and she can't answer. And they're pinching her to see, and she feels nothing. They really had to pinch her really, really hard in one of right here, and she felt it a little bit. Anyways, they brought her by ambulance. Cuties. Next item. I'm going to continue with my story. Don't worry. It's but you can see why I was really stressed, right? Okay, so this is 11:30. I love boxes. I get always excited with boxes. Boxes are fun. Styrofoam is not. Well, at first I had bought him and him, only him. But then when Lori showed her, then I fell in love with her. So I had to go get her. And I had to wait for both of them to arrive to show you. And she has her little bat friend. She has her little bat friend like this. And he has this little bat friend like this. And look, they're so cute. Yeah, they're absolutely worth it, and so much cute. They're so cute. She looks like me. Okay, so so that's a win, absolutely. And yeah, I'm gonna put them here so you don't have to see. So yeah, so they brought her by ambulance, but she had no phone, no ID, no nothing, because when you go to these festivals, you usually just bring cash and pay by cash, and you don't bring all your stuff. So they bring her to the hospital. Now, my husband and I are sleeping, like, so good. And somebody's ringing the doorbell. So I'm thinking, this is what happened in my mind. Oh, it must be somebody that had an accident in the front and they're needing help, right? So my husband gets up, and I kind of, oh no. So yeah, so okay, so I'm sleeping, right? We're like this, okay? And then the doorbell rings once, and I guess I'm like in a haze. I don't know exactly what's happening. Then twice, then 3 times, then 4 times. I'm like, what the heck is this? Then all of a sudden, the biggest banging in our windows everywhere. Bang, 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 bang. It's the police. Ah! Okay, so I'm literally sleeping. I get up like this and I can't move anymore. All I'm thinking is, are all my kids in the house? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? And I freeze. It's never happened to me. I froze in total fear. No joke. Next item, $7.30. This is really nice, cuties. I really like this. Is $7.30 expensive? Well, if you see the quality of this piece, it's thick, it's really nice. It's not the cutest. I love this. They call it something like, I can't remember the name right now, but it's a style right now. And anyways, I'm too much in my story to remember styles, but this is a win. I absolutely love it. They have bigger sizes. They have some, you could buy 3 of them together. There's different styles. I'll put a picture here. Everything is linked down below. So yeah, I'm very passionate about my story right now. So here I am sitting in my bed and I can't move. And this has never happened to me in my whole entire life. I can't move, but my heart is beating so strong, like bang, 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 bang. Like, and I'm thinking, holy moly, I'm going to have a heart attack right here in my bed. And all I'm thinking is how Maple had her friend sleep over, and my mystery son was there. Alan was there. Lanny was there. The grandkids were there. There's Roxy that I know she's on vacation. So all I'm thinking is like, something happened to my kids. Like something happened to my kids and I couldn't move. What kind of mother am I? I couldn't move. I was in fear. I was so traumatized. And I knew my husband was outside with the police, but I just couldn't. I couldn't move. Now this is 2 a.m. By the time I could move again, it was 3:20 a.m. For 1 hour and 20 minutes, I was frozen. I couldn't move. Anyways, I unfroze when my husband came back in the house because he was still with the cops. And he was still with the cops chit-chatting. And when he came in, he wasn't looking for our children. Do you understand? Like, he wasn't looking for the children that we have in our house, right? So I was like my heart stopped like a little bit. It was less intense, right? So I get up and I go to him, right? I have another item right here, $3.72. This is $3.72. And we have to build this together. Yeah, that has to be this one first. What the heck is it? Oopa! Okay, well. Okay, and you could, I bought the, you could have a short one or a tall one, and I think I got the, oh, okay. So this is for dog hair. Yeah, and I'm going to try this out, but I don't have dog hair on me. They don't, our dogs don't necessarily shed, but when I brush them, I sit down, and Magoo, he likes to lay on my, and I always have, well, I have leggings often, and they're black, so I thought, hey, you know what? And then you could reach the back, because those roly-poly things that you get with the sticky tape, well, it's great, but just one roll and the sticky tape is no good. So I thought maybe I could get something to try to, I don't know, save on roly-polies. And we could also do our, bedding, whatever, because Magoo likes to sleep in her bed too. So I thought, this is good. I like it. And there's a squeegee. I guess if you have fur on the floor or something. But I believe this is really just for the fur. Is there anything else? Oh. Wait a second. What is this? Oh no, it's just, oh no. Look at this. Cuties, you even have a brush. Wow, 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 wow. Hey, I say go get it, because there's no way. So I guess once you're done, you just, oh yeah, this is real. This is like hidden compartments everywhere. This is very exciting. You should go get you some. You should go like Trisha, go get you some. There we go. If you don't know Trisha from Trisha's house, she would say, go get you some. And she's a great creator. Okay, so I'm back to my story. So I go in the kitchen, and at this point, talking about Trisha sends me something, and in the middle of the night. Now, you know when you think, how do people feel things? I don't know, but she was there for me at that moment. How amazing is that? So she sends me something, like a reel or something, and I text her right away. Oh my God, Lanny's sister is called Oceane. Oceane is missing. So at this point, her boyfriend, friends, police officers, they were still all over around our house. And they went into Lanny's apartment to check if Lanny wasn't hiding Oceane, which I don't know why I guess it could happen, but she wouldn't be hiding her sister. And we were babysitting Oceane's 2-year-old, which is my goddaughter. And so I was like, you know, so police officers went downstairs. The grandkids, there were like 4 little grandkids sleeping together. They're their cousins, right? So I know it's confusing because one of the sisters is adopted by us, but the other sister isn't. Now, I want you to tell you that we love both sisters immensely. So it was so hard to think that, oh my God. And the boyfriend says to us, he says, well, she had 2 phones, but every time we would try to call any phone, because he had left her phone with her because she had pockets and he didn't have pockets. So every time we would try to call her phone, it was dead, like out of reach, out of this, you know? So it was so scary. Like I'm talking about it. So, so we're thinking, oh, wait, it's not finished. Sorry for crying. But you know, you're my cuties, and I felt like I have to share sometimes. But this is not I don't want it to be a channel about crying over here. But I'm just saying that as a human being, it could have been anybody and I would have been worried because this is who I am, right? So, okay, let's do another item like that. I could take my mind off things. 2 seconds. So it's $5.71 and it is a frame with sardines. I was on a sardine kick. I still am, but I love them. I think they're cute. Sorry. Oh boy, my eyes are constantly crying. But yes, is it worth $5? It's very thin, and I think it's because this print is like kind of cool, and I like it, and I wanted it, and I have a pillow that matches this one already, so I thought why not get it. But it's nothing like spectacular, but the print is nice, as you could see, and well, I like it, and it's full of colors, and it's popping colors, and I love that. So it's a win for me. Is it a bit expensive? It's a bit expensive, but sorry, I keep going down because everything's like on the bottom. Okay, now I could talk. You're gonna say, Laura, you're weird. Yes, I know. I'm weird, but I'm so sensitive. Like, it's unreal. But I can't even talk about that or else I'm gonna start crying. So the police comes back to us and says her car is still in the parking lot. Now by this time it's almost 5 a.m., right? So and we don't know what to do because they're saying, well, we can't really put out a signal anywhere, because it takes 24 hours. You know, we have to see, because she's an adult, she's allowed to disappear. Like, she's allowed to do whatever she wants. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't know her. Like, she wouldn't leave her daughter like this. I mean, not like we would not be, you know, amazing and wouldn't take care of her. We would, but that's not what we want. We want the mom to be taking care of the child, right? And you know, I'm like, but she wouldn't. Like, she said to Lanny, she says, I'm going to call you at, no, I'm going to come and get my daughter at 10 p.m. It's 5 a.m. at this point. There's nowhere to be, she's nowhere to be found. Her car's in the parking lot. She never leaves anywhere without her car. Especially it's a new car that she just bought. So there's no way she would just be like, she has 2 phones, no signal. And so I have my emotions to deal with, but I have to be really strong, because I have to be strong for Lanny that's completely like panicked. So at one point it was like 9 a.m. and I was like, I just, I said I need to sleep because I have, Maple and her friend over, and I need to take care of the little one. So let me sleep a bit, like 1 or 2 hours, and then I'll go and get the grandbabies, and I'll take care of the grandbabies with my goddaughter. Okay, so this is $2.75. So here it is. And the mother is not one to, I know she doesn't do drugs. I know, so for me, it was like, what could have happened? Like, did somebody kidnap her? Like, I had so many scenarios in my head, because yes, I like true crime, though I haven't been looking at true crime for a year now because it affects me too much. Plus, I don't want my daughter, Maple, to hear about true crime all the time. So it's like, I had to kind of change. And this is where I saw that there was haulers, actually. But yeah, so I was like, all my being said that Oceane would have never done what she would have never just disappeared like that. I knew in my heart of heart that something must have happened to her, because she would never do that. Like, she would, call me at 2 a.m. or whatever, but her daughter, she would just never do that. Or her car, she would just, but even less so her daughter. So I wake up and it's 10 a.m. Yeah, so I slept like an hour and a half too. Anyways, I was about to go get the grandchildren, and Lanny texted me to tell me, okay, so this is $2.75 and this is a sardine. But look how I love the vintage look. And it's just a tin, but the price, very good. Very good. For the size of this, I love it. So the print is nice. It's clear and it's fun. And yeah, I love this. I'm going to put this in the kitchen. I'm trying to put a bit of color, right? Because we know you like black and white. We're going to check. If I don't like it, I won't put it. But I'll probably put pictures of things where I place them. So, and don't forget to find the possum. So yeah, so she tells me she's at the hospital. So I tell my husband, so we're going to go to the hospital. And as we're preparing to go see at the hospital, she calls me. Excuse me. Once again, I forgot. Just a second. I'm going to go get, oh no, right here. So she calls me. And she's like, I just came out from the hospital. They gave me 2 Soluté, like water bags, I guess, something. They gave her something to reverse the effect of the drug. And she's like, I'm on my way to come and pick up my daughter. So like I said, from the get-go, there's one thing I know she won't leave is her daughter. Like, there's the first thing she said when she could finally speak and tell them, she told them about the daughter and like that she needed to go get her daughter. She told, well, of her boyfriend, because the boyfriend is the father. So yeah, so it was, he's not the father, but he's the boyfriend, and that's all that this child knows is is him. So she considers him a father. And now my dilemma was that he was going to come and pick her up after. But I told my husband, I said, no one's taking this child anywhere. This child is staying with her family. And no matter what happens, we'll deal with it in time. But no one's going to come and pick, you know, like, I didn't know. I was in so many questions and so little answers for, you know, for a while. And yeah, it was a horrifying ordeal, and she's really scarred by it. I hope she goes and sees somebody, because it really, she thought she was going to die. When it happened, thank goodness there's a lot of paramedics, that's what it's called, paramedics around, that she could basically stumble to go see them, and thank goodness that they were there and grabbed her and right away whisked her to the hospital. But this country western thing has been known to have a lot of, you know, ODs and these and that, and I was like, you know, and anyway, she says her first big festival, her last, she said, this is the last time I ever go in a place like this, because it is so scary and demanding. And oh yeah, no, how much was this? Sorry, $23.86. $23.86. And I love it, and I love stripes, and yeah. So it's really pretty, you know. It's not a bad size. Listen, when I find it's a bit pricey, because if you could go to, you know, you guys have TJ Maxx, we don't, but you know, if you ever go to Marshall and stuff like that, you know, I think some of these pieces are like $13-14. But I had been eyeing this piece for a long time, and I finally said, you know what, let's go with it. But I really thought it was going to be like a little bigger, just a tad bigger, but it's still a decent size, and I love it. And so yeah, so things are going to start changing in the background, and I'm excited. Yeah. So anyways, thank you for being here for me, cuties, because no joke, your friend and now family member, Lori, was really dealing with a lot. And even when I knew she was finally safe and that the child was back, the whole trauma of this situation made me start thinking, wow, we need to write out plans of if anything happens to anyone, because, you know, this is the thing, you know, there was the child, which, you know, I'm the godmother. Basically, I would have been raising her, I believe so. The boyfriend, I mean, though he is in her life, like, I don't personally know them because they live extremely far from here. So it's like I see her because she works, you know, in different areas. She travels around a lot. But him, I don't know him. So he's, you know, I would have been like, I don't know. We would have been really stuck in a situation where, oof, you know, and I'm 51 years old, and I'm thinking, wow, Mom, imagine I would have been raising a 2-year-old with the whole, you know, horrifying disappearance of her mother, and, you know, that because it affects, you know, the child, and it affects us, and you know, and I know about children that have been affected, because we were a foster home for over 20 years, and we fostered over 35 children. And we've seen the effect of, you know, things like this happening, and how the children are, you know, they have attachment disorders, they have, you know, some of them have FAS, some of them have FAE, some of them, you know, so we have children that, you know, we loved every child like they were our own. That was the main reason when we fostered. It was, if, you know, I will love every child like they were my own. I will give every child the same as my own. I will never want them to feel anything but loved. But these children are are so hurt, and they're so hurt by adults that should have never hurt them, that they don't, they have a hard time accepting love, and they test you and push your boundaries, and you know, and you have to keep loving. Like, and I always told them, you don't have to love me. That's not your job. But I will love you no matter what. I will love you. You don't have to love me. You need to enjoy yourself. You need to play. You need to learn. You need to do a lot of things. But having that stress and that obligation, you know, you don't put that on these children. They can't. You don't want that for them. You know, you want them to be able to have self-esteem and grow stronger. And yeah, so it's a lot of work, and I knew what that work would entail, and I was like, wow, you know, so these are all questions, and all we need to answer these questions, right? We really do. Yeah. We really need to think of if anything happens to any of us, and have a clear plan, because in this world, in this day and age, we never know. We clearly do not know what could happen from one day to another, sadly. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, so it's a lot. Okay, so next item. It's $26.73, and what this is pillows. So it's four pillow, and these are the ones that I bought after the incident of buying the pillow covers that are white instead of the pillows to fit in my so I got it right this time, cuties. And yeah, so it's just a simple pillow that you have to, you know, let's put a pillow cover on it and see what it gives. Now, I should have bought 20 by 20. Oops, sorry. I'm saying sorry to my yeah. Anyways, I bought 18 by 18, and so I think to make it look fluffier, you should get it just a size bigger, but I didn't. So let's see what it'll give, if I could find the zipper. Yeah, so you never know what could happen in life, but the story did end up being happy, is that mom is okay and the baby's back with mama. And that's what we want, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I should have taken just a bit, because it makes it fluffier. And it's not that much more expensive, but ta-da! So I think this is a win. Absolute win. I love it. Okay. Next item. So this is done. Oh yeah. Just a second. I'm back. So yeah. This, I'm going to do a try on, is $18.29. Now I could not find the pictures, because you know when I bought this, cuties? A while back. And for some odd reason, when I place everything, or I put them into bags. Now I'm starting to place them for the hauling channel. And so, and I found it because it was behind, yeah. So I bought, you know, jeans for summer, and, excuse me, for summer, and I didn't wear them. So now I'm going to be wearing them. So these are just, they're like cropped, and yeah, and what size? I don't know. I forgot to look. XL. Huh, they put a plastic over the XL piece. So yeah, so XL. So we'll see if it fits or doesn't. I don't know. But up to date win. I wanted the higher rise. So this is definitely higher rise. And I like when it's not like perfectly finished. I like the look. So yeah. So yeah, so that's why, hence your friend Lori over here has all sorts of skin issues, and it takes a long, excuse me, it takes a long time to fix itself. So we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. Okay, I have 2 or 3 or 4. I have a couple. Okay, this is a Christmas gift for my husband that watches my videos. I'm telling him to skip this one. And I paid $23.57. And what this is this box. And the presentation is nice, so I'm happy. Okay, so how do we open this? Ooh, look at that. Now, oh yeah, those are sharp. They're sharp cuties. So if ever you're looking for a nice gift that looks very presentable, yeah, I'm impressed. There we go. I love it. Yes. That's a win-win-win. Yes. I'm going to put it in a pile of Christmas stuff right here. Okay, and next item. This is for my secret son. Oh boy. You know what? I'm going to rip it on the wrong side. I'm going to open it. Okay, so you know what it is? I'm going to show you because it's in many, and I'm going to put it here. It's in many pieces, and I'm not going to build it. I'm going to let him build it. But this is, you guys see, because I can't see. Okay. So he loves training, and I never, oh my goodness, he loves training. And I've never seen him have this. So when I saw it, I said, he's going to like it. He likes it. Every time I buy him a training equipment, he uses it. So I know he, unlike me, that I buy something and I don't use it and it dusts up, him he does. So, and the quality seems very good. So if you're interested in something like that, yeah, well, I'm sorry if this video is all over the place. I'm so sorry, cuties. Yeah, but you know, life happens behind the scene too, and just happens that I'm sharing because I think that everybody should, first of all, when you go in festivals and stuff like that, find a way to never leave your drink unattended. And sometimes it's the people that make the drinks. So that's the thing. Like, that's the thing. It's a tricky situation. So just be extra vigilant when you go there, and yeah, and have a plan. Like, have a plan if anything is to happen. You know, we don't want to live in a world of fear only either. So, you know, but just especially when you have little children, maybe to have a plan of, you know, who should take care of the child if anything were to happen. And we had never talked about it. So, yeah. Okay, next item. Oh. Okay, remember when I said I found ghosts? One was like Maple and one was like Roxy. And I was looking for a ghost for my other children. Well, this ghost represents Alan. And I paid $14.59. And I would be very interested if you could comment down below, because I know it's at TJ Maxx. And I'd like to know the difference in price, because now you have to remember we're in Canada, so this is a Canadian price, but I'd really like to know. And I've seen people in TJ Maxx. Now, I took off the styrofoam, but I'm going to have to pass a little brush well, actually I have a brush now in my little thing, and to take off the white, because it was in a styrofoam. But Alan, since he's small, he's been traveling by bikes, you know, so he loves his bike. So when I saw this, I was like, that is Al. Look at this. Oh, so exactly, like I love this. I love this. Listen, the piece is not small. It's made of hard resin. The quality is nice. There's pieces of things everywhere. I really have to dust it out. But I couldn't believe it. So I'm gonna, you know, like I say, link everything down below if this is a good price. So I guess, like, if in American, like, it would be like maybe $11, maybe, give or take. So, you know, maybe this in TJ Maxx is 9 something, but really cool that I could get a piece that you guys have and I cannot get. So yeah, so it's a win, absolutely win. So that's very exciting. He's also going to go in my background, or I don't know, because I think I'm going to do my little family somewhere else. But okay, cuties, my mind. Okay, so I bought this and I was very disappointed. $20.73. So on the listing, they show these pumpkins. And yeah, so they show these pumpkins and they look huge. And yeah, because they look so huge, and when I looked at the what people were commenting down below, they were like, oh yes, what a beautiful. Okay, first of all, they're all like, the quality is bad. They're in like this styrofoam. This is pink. It wasn't supposed to be pink. Not that I don't like pink, but I wasn't going for pink with my pumpkin. So you have this size. You have these sizes. A little bit bigger, but once again, like, I guess you could turn them around. It's not that tragic, but I'm just saying, when you pay for something, you'd like to have it, like, not look like this necessarily, right? So they're pretty much all banged up. But you get how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 13. So I thought, 13, because I've seen people haul these things and they say, oh, it's like $1 little pumpkin. So I thought, oh, okay, it's not so bad. And then this is the biggest one, the biggest pumpkin. And look, it's bang there, bang there, bang. Anyway, so I wasn't really happy. I contacted Temu, sent pictures, and yeah, so they gave me these pumpkins. And will I use it? Yes, I will use it, because I don't believe that I'm going to throw anything out. But I'm just saying, it's a bit disappointing. So for the price, just if you could find them for less, I tried. I did the picture reversal thing, and I did everything. And yeah, so I mean, the idea, but yeah, no. Okay, yeah, am I done? I don't know. No, I'm clearly not done. I'm not done. So cuties, wait. So I got a beautiful letter from my friend Tina from Trendy True North. And basically she sent me a thank you note. And I thought that was so sweet of her. Unlike me, she send me a thank you note because we did the collab together, and there was a lot of talk behind the scenes, and you know, a lot of preparation, let's say, because 27 creators answering what email, who, when, who was going to create the email, who was going to answer the email, whatever. And you know, it worked really well. So it says, thank you for asking me to co-host the collab. Your expertise, communication in and commitment, your expertise, communication, and commitment show how much you care, not only for yourself, but for everyone included. Big hugs, Tina. So yeah, and so yeah, it was a big collaboration, and I thought, why not have two Canadian people to host. And I've always got along very well with Tina, and I like her, she'll tell you if she likes the item or not, and she's very frank, and I love that. So I wanted my co-host to be like that, and yeah, so thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, it was very easy. Communication was super easy. Do this, yes, no problem. I do that, no problem. It was like no problem, no problem, no problem. And you know what, it went really well. So, and I thank you to all the creators that joined us. Now I have, which I took off the address. So like I told you, Favorites with Laura has merch, and well, I'm an artist and stuff like that, and we sometimes talk behind the scenes, and she showed me pictures, and I fell in love with her new merch. So I'm going to show you, cuties, what I got. So first of all, talk about the envelope. Look how beautiful. So you get your beautiful envelope by the mail. Not only do you get that, but you get a beautiful letter. Oh, you get a beautiful bag. Look how cute this is. Clearly, I bought something for, what do you think? Halloween. Then you have, look, I didn't want to, so I opened it like this. You have a thank you note, beautiful thank you note, and she gave me some of her stickers. This is also in her, well, I don't know, yes, in her store, yes. And then, let me show you her earrings. Wow, wow, wow. Now they come in little bags like this. Look how cute this is. And there's like little crimple paper. I'm telling you how cute this is. Then you have her little craft cafe. So yes, I'll be linking it down below. Look how cute. Sorry if I'm shaking. You get the little bones with the little skellies and the little wood piece over here. Isn't that adorable? So cute. I love it. Thank you, Laura. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I ordered 3. And they were hard to choose because there were like so many. Okay, look at this. There's little ghosts with bows on top. Look how cute. I want to hang out with my ghosties. They're so fun for Halloween and even every day, because these ones are going as a Christmas gift. And I don't know, I want to keep them all, but yeah, I'll be wearing these. And yeah, they're so cute. So one of them, I was supposed to put 2, but I can't. Cuties have a problem. Laura, you've created a monster in me. I love her stuff. She makes beautiful items. And then, well, these were the ones I was gonna, whoops, there we go. That I wanted. Look how boho they are. Like boho ghosts. Aren't they cute? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so if you guys are interested, go see. She sells them for like a very good price. Like very, very good price. So if you guys want to see, it's the Craft Cafe. Is that it? The Craft Cafe. The Crafts Cafe. But yeah, I'm just gonna link her store down below. So there's many different, there's pumpkins, there's ghosts, there's little skellies, there's name it. She has some that are not Halloween, some that are Halloween. So yeah, these are adorable and they're a win. Absolute win. Like, yes. So I thank you very much for spending time with me, watching me cry, tell my story, my emotional, yeah. But thank you for being there for me. And you know, if anything, you could always send me an email and I'll answer you back. It's my pleasure. I've been emailing with some of our cuties and getting to know them more. And yeah, so, and we love you so, so much. And please don't forget to click the thumbs up, the subscription, the share, the everything to help us out and grow. And yeah, and don't forget to find the possum. Love you. Bye.